What is going on, guys? It is Jason from Team Salty Chaos, and we are finally back. That is right, believe it or not, I am making the first video of 2020, and yes, it is February. I know. I do apologise for the delays in videos and all that stuff. I say delays, but let's be honest, it's been like, what, nearly a year, something, maybe like a couple of months. I don't know even know the last time I recorded. I don't even know anymore. Just life got in the way, got a new job, etc, etc. But we're back. Time management is better, and we should be able to continue this fairly well. Have a good schedule, all the lot. So let's get into it. What we're going to be doing is a deck profile of the new Tier 0 deck. It is going to be the Top Idol Riviere deck profile. Now this is my personal build. I like to play Melody because I feel like it is a genuine engine now more than anything else. So I like it in Riviere because it just gives me that extra kind of like, I guess, power as well. Which lets me go a little bit more force 2, which can be very devastating during games. So obviously we start off with our 4. I've just realised my lighting is terrible. There we go. 4 Top Idol Riviere. It is a phenomenal card. It literally is just so stupidly free, it's unreal. So I'll get into its effect. So it's auto when placed, you card blast 1, you discard a card, and you get to draw 2, which fuels its second effect, which is at the end of the battle that attacked, you can discard 2 cards from your hand and rewrite a Riviere from your hand as stand, and you lose 1 drive. So every time you're essentially swinging, cool, restand essentially. It loses a drive. You use its effect to ditch that card that you've just lost from the drive and then get 2 back. It's so free, it's unreal. Even not given the deck counterblast, it just doesn't matter. It doesn't really care about counterblasts. Then moving on to continue the melody, we have Colourful Pastoral Sonata. Now the reason we have Sonata is it's genuinely such a good card for Melody. So it is a really good second raid target if you've either done Riviere, you've not been able to finish them. I don't essentially like the loop because I feel like it just takes too long to do. Well, not really too long to do. I just prefer not doing the loop. And I like big numbers, which is what Melody helps me do. Its effect, if you don't already know, is Melody continues Vanguard Rearguard Circle during your turn. All your Melody units gain 5k, which obviously stacks because Melody. And its other skill is on Vanguard Circle, you can Counter Blast 1, Soul Blast 1, and you just reveal the top card of your deck until you hit a Melody unit, which is pretty fair. The amount of times I've ended up having to just go into Sonata, which is it's actually rare occasions because you always pretty much get your Riviere about 90% of the time. But that 10% of the time that you do have to just go for the Melody game, Melody is still strong. Even though you've got Riviere, you've got Coral, you've got Pacifica, Melody is just still ridiculous. Just from the amount of power they've obviously got, you know, nothing's changed in the deck. It's just got better thanks to all the new grade 2s. Moving on, we have 3 of pretty much like the second best, if not the best, grade 3 the Melody have. It is Colourful Pastel Caro. Caro is just your booster. It's Melody's effect. All Melody gain the effect to boost, and when they boost, it gains plus 5k, which again stacks as well. And then its second effects, when it's placed on Vanguard Circle, you Soul Blast 2, and you search your deck for the same card name as your card in your Vanguard, so itself. So it's quite good. It helps obviously hit those big numbers with Riviere. And then the next card that I have, which is personally I think it's a spicy take. I've not seen anyone have this in their build, and it is Colourful Pastel Serena. Now, I know a lot of people will be sitting there thinking, why only 1 copy? The deck is too... There's not a lot I would want to change from the deck itself to add like a second copy. I've also only got 1 SP, and I don't want to make it look as if I'm poor, you know, yeah, which I already am. My bad. But yeah, so Serena is such a good card in my personal opinion with its melody effect. So as you know, with Riviere, you restand, you end up, your hand goes down dramatically, and there is times when you're doing your swings and you don't have either like your last Riviere and you're trying to filter through your deck and hit it and you've still not hit it, you know. Serena helps with that because you 9 times out of 10 you've always got this melody field on, you know, on the field, and its melody affects if you've got 4 or less cards in hand. When attack hits, you get to draw, which is shared among all melody units, of course, which just gives that added kind of pressure of if you let them hit the how do you explain it? If you let it hit, you're more likely to maybe I could draw into the Riviere that I don't have. You know, it adds a little bit more pressure to your opponent, and yeah, that's pretty much the main reason I've got it, because why not? I was playing the grade 2 because memes, but I ended up just taking it out for the grade 3 because the grade 3 is significantly better. Significantly? Yeah, I can't English. Moving on, we play 4 of your Super Idol Riviere. From hand, if your Vanguard is grade 2, you ride it, draw a card, and you choose 2 of the grade 1s and you pull them out. So simple. And on rear guard, once per turn, when your Vanguard is Riviere and its card name is placed, you can restand it. So it's quite good for the extender, for extra kind of attacks, you know, all that jazz. Next up, we play 3 of, obviously, from Colourful Pastel Caro. It's just a massive extender. If you don't play it, you're bad at the game. You heard it here first. So it's got the melody effect, and then its other effect is on rear guard. When it's placed from hand, you Soul Blast 2, and you just, like the grade 3, you search for a copy of your Vanguard and add it to hand, but it's a hard once per turn like the main. So even if you call another one, you can't use its effect again. So yeah, it's a really stupid card. Probably, when the restriction list / ban list hits, I do see this becoming a player's choice. That's just my opinion. We'll wait and see. And then the last grade 2s we have is 3 from Colourful Pastel Sonata. Sonata is just mad power. With this plus your other grade 3, it just makes things massive, right? That's the best way I can describe it. So it's a melody. It's got the melody effect, which is shared, obviously. Vanguard or rearguard circle during the battle it attacked the Vanguard. This unit gains 5k. So obviously it stacks. It's only for the front row that will gain it, but it's still really, really powerful with the power gain, and I like power gain. Next up, we have the grade 1s. We have 4 Mermaid Idol Riviere. Now this is a kind of combo extender right from the start, which it just makes life so much better. So it's from hand skill as an act. So it's Soul Blast 1, ride this card on top of a grade 1, look at 7 cards, add a Riviere from among them to hand, and then shuffle your deck. And then if Bermuda Triangle Cadet Riviere was Soul Blasted, you can draw a card. So it's really, really powerful. And its second effect is continuous. If it's in the back row, it gains 2k, so it becomes a 10k booster, which is, you know, still pretty good. So obviously that's your starter, your Soul Blast, and you're going to have it in the Soul, so you get to use it at least once. Its act skill is not once per turn, so I like to, if I've got multiple, just keep doing it until you've filtered through as much as you could. Next up, we play 4 special message Urura. I don't know how to say it. She's your main ride target to ride first because she combos obviously with your starter. So you draw from the starter, then you draw from her, then discard, which is her effect. When she's placed, you can draw a card, discard 1, and it's just like in the main again. It's a hard once per turn. You can't call another one and get the effect again. So yeah, you do that, and then you do that, and then you just plus for days. And next, I play 4 of your top star Sierra. Now Sierra's just insane because obviously it goes so well with melody to search. So continuous, your other rear guards in the same column as this unit cannot be attacked, and then it's auto when placed, Soul Blast 1, and reveal a grade 3 from your hand, and check top 7 cards, reveal a card with Melody among them, and add it to hand. So it's actually insane for what it is. And last up, we have our triggers and starter. So obviously we've got the Riviere starter. We play 6 draw, we play 6 crit, and we play 4 heal, and that's the deck. I like the 6 crit, 6 draw because it helps. The draw helps me go through my deck, and finding crits is easy enough. And yeah, I'm gonna might try out the 12 crit. I don't know. We'll wait and see how life goes. But anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the deck profile. Hopefully you're glad to see us back. More deck profiles will be out, and more videos will be out in general soon. Hopefully you guys had a great day, and have a good one. See you later. Peace.